Welcome to a special minisode of the No More Late Fees podcast. I'm Danielle.
And I'm Jackie. We're just two best friends and ex-Blockbuster employees rewatching some of our favorite movies from the late 90s and early 2000s.
So we're super excited for this episode because we have our very first guest to join us on the podcast, actress Nikki Soohoo. You may know Nikki from her roles in the movies Stick It, Bring It On, Fight to the Finish, Lovely Bones, and on TV shows Heathers, The Resident, and Class Act. Oh, and we can't forget Star Wars Resistance because a certain person would kill us. Ken, Jackie's husband. Ken.
So we're so excited to have you, Nikki. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. This is so exciting. I actually haven't thought too much about the early 2000s until it kind of came up that they're like, oh, it's your 15th year anniversary of your movie. I'm like, oh gosh, that makes me feel so old.
Yeah, you went viral on TikTok with your beam routine from Stick It. That was super exciting.
That was very random. Literally, I had posted it on Instagram because that's usually how, like, the platform that I use, platform of my generation, and then somebody was like, you should put it on TikTok. And I was like, let me see if I could figure out even how to put it on TikTok. Figured it out, and then it started to do its thing, and I was like, oh no, now I'm gonna have to learn how to TikTok, and I'm trying to like comment back on people, and I couldn't figure it out for the longest time. I'd like press and hold, and then it would copy what they did, and I was like, this is really difficult, because then I'd paste it, then I have to delete everything they said so I could write what I wanted to say, and I was like, there's no way that this is what it is. Then I realized you just tap it, but it took me a long time to figure that out, and I was like, elder millennial here.
First of all, if you're an elder millennial, we're like senior citizens then, because we are.
I don't know. I can't tell how old you are. I'm like, I think you're younger than me, actually.
Oh my God, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, we're both in our late 30s, close to 40. We're getting there.
Wow, so. You guys look great. I totally thought you were younger than me.
Thank you. I will re-listen to this over and over again for a while. Thanks.
Anytime we have a bad day, we'll be like, let's just listen to Nikki talk about how young we look.
It's because you have that happy spirit, you live good lives, you do what you love to do, and you put out that good energy. I think it really helps people stay young.
Oh, well, thank you. You hear that here. Secret fountain of youth. Be happy, do what you love.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad you figured out how to message people back on TikTok and the comments, because I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to ask her if she wants to be on the podcast. And you responded. I thought I was going to have a heart attack. I was like, Jackie, guess what happened?
And then I was like, yeah, I don't even know if there's a DM in TikTok. So I was like, please just message me on Instagram, because I don't know how to talk to you, and I don't want to put my email on TikTok.
Yeah. No, it was fine. I was happy to do it. I was like, yes, of course. Oh man, it's so cool. You're in so many fandoms. It's amazing. So you're in the Bring It On fandom. You're now in Star Wars for being on the TV show. You were on 2 Shondaland shows, which I'm a huge Grey's Anatomy, everything Shondaland. You were on Private Practice and Grey's Anatomy, which is amazing. And you were on Heathers, which is like an 80s classic that was it Paramount that
Paramount
had that?
Network.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. But
which are your favorites of the fandoms? What did you enjoy being in most?
Oh, that's a tough one. I mean, I'm honestly so grateful for all of them. Like, Stick It was my first movie ever. So
really?
And who would have known that would have been what it was? Like, I honestly actually didn't know until I posted about it, how transformational it was for people, or how impactful, and how I didn't really realize. Actually, the first time I did realize was at the 10-year anniversary, and BuzzFeed posted a classics of the 2000s. And I was like, classic. Like, wait, what are we talking about? I didn't even know it was. I'm like, it's a Disney movie, just like any other movie. But I didn't realize how many people, not just gymnasts, watched that movie.
Yeah.
And so it was actually really neat to see all the comments on TikTok and stuff of people talking about how it was their coming of age movie, or how they watched it hundreds of times and they know all the lines and all the moves. And I'm like, that makes me feel so good to be a part of something like that. But I had no idea when I was that age what was happening. And honestly, even as I got older, I still didn't know that it was a thing until the 10-year anniversary.
That's awesome.
So
when I rewatched it, probably a couple months ago, I was blown away at how like forward thinking it was. Like the dudes wear dresses, they're super supportive of the women in it. It was a lot of female forward dialogue where it's not like just obsessed about boys or talking about anything like that. So I was really appreciative of like what it was and what it presented to young women.
I should probably rewatch it again. I haven't watched it since back then, that I'm like, I don't know if I even remember it that much.
Yeah, you should rewatch it. I rewatched it with my sister recently. She had never seen it before. And when she watched the scene where you did your beam exercise, she was like, wait, can everyone hear the music, or is it just like in her head? I was like, it's just in her head. She's like, no music, just vibes. I was like, yeah.
Exactly.
Obviously I like the movie, but you know what was weird about it? It came out in 2006, but it felt like it was an early 2000s, like very early 2000s movie. It feels like an early 2000s movie. It feels out of place, but it gives you the same vibes. I loved how the director made it seem kind of visually appealing, like a movie, not a movie, but a music video. And the music, the soundtrack of that movie was legit amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, Missy Elliott was all over that. I mean, and it was rap, but it was also a little bit of punk and rock from that time period. It was good. It's a slept on hit, I think.
I agree.
Well, at least I know that a lot of people actually appreciated it. So I'm like, I don't care how it got reviewed. At the end of the day, people liked it. So
that's usually how it works. Our first episode was Empire Records, and that movie did not do well at the theaters when it went out originally, but now it's like a cult classic. So you just never know.
Yeah. And I think that's more fun to be a part of. It's like you can win an Academy Award, but if no one knows who you are, or like no one cares about the work that you've done, it's like whatever. But then being a part of Bring It On was really cool because I met a lot of my best friends from that movie.
Is it Rachel Brooksmith?
Yeah,
I saw a lot of your videos.
Yeah. She had been trying to get me on TikTok for a long time, and I was like, "Girl, I am too old for this." But yeah, I was very grateful to be a part of that. And Bring It On was one of my favorite movies. And as you know, the writer of Bring It On is the same writer of Stick It. So it was cool to kind of be a part of that franchise. And Rachel and I used to go to schools a lot and speak to, especially like their cheerleading teams, and talk about empowerment and anti-bullying and self-love and stuff that we like to talk about all the time. But it was definitely an avenue in, was being a part of something that they really admired or thought was really cool. So I was very grateful to be a part of that too.
I love how in Stick It, obviously we're talking about gymnastics, and then in Bring It On, cheerleading, they're both sports that are very undervalued with the athleticism that has to be put into and the hard work. I mean, I would mess with some of the gymnast girls, especially. Like, it's crazy what they put their bodies through. And so I love that both movies, speak to that and kind of shine a light on how they make it look easy, obviously.
Well, I felt very lucky to have a stunt double, at least for Stick It, because I didn't have a stunt double for Bring It On. So that was a lot scarier, for me. We weren't doing any crazy stunts, but Stick It. I mean, they still trained us for 3 months before we started shooting, and we were training 5 days a week, 6 hours a day with 8-year-old gymnasts that were like elite gymnasts. So they were in there also for 6 hours a day. That was their life, and they're 8. And I was like, this is crazy, but I admire it. Like, that's their life. They're working hard for it.
Well, not to take away from the fact that you're a dancer and you study martial arts as well, correct?
Yes.
How long have you been doing that?
Gosh, well, I grew up dancing, so I started dancing when I was 2, which I'm very grateful for because it really helped like transition into all these things. I never was a real cheerleader, but because I have a dance background, you can kind of pull it off. I wasn't a real gymnast, but because I have a dance background, I was able to pick up the moves and, understand how my body could look like their body if I positioned it in a certain way. And martial arts I started doing maybe, oh gosh, it's been a while now. I mean, almost 10 years, I would say, but it's more martial arts for film and TV. So don't have the best reactions. Like when people attack me and I wasn't prepared, I'm like, yeah, I didn't know it was coming. We didn't plan this. It wasn't choreographed. Please, you're scaring me.
Well, I have the opposite. I have no skills in martial arts, but I will punch someone in the throat if I get scared. So you just never know.
That's probably honestly the better reaction. Usually I'm just like, freeze.
Well, I definitely want to start like a trend where we try to get you into one of the Marvel movies then, because you 100% should be in one.
Cool. I can't wait. I mean, that was what was cool about being in Heathers was not so much that I cared to be a part of the franchise or, like the cult following, as it was to be a part of that project, because after we shot the pilot and we found out that it got picked up, the writer, show creator, or the showrunner, he was like, tell me more about you, like, who are you? Like, just you, Nikki. I want to incorporate it into the script. And I was like, well, I do martial arts. And he was like, you do? And I was like, yeah, but that doesn't really make sense with my character. Like, I like she's sweet and she's like, this kind of like, I don't know. And he was like, no, I'm going to write it in. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, I'm going to write it in. And he did. And so it was so fun to be able to do martial arts and become this kind of badass character that I just like never would have expected my character to have that arc. And it was really cool to get to play that out.
That's awesome that he took the time to get to know you as a person so that you could develop your character in a similar way.
I know. I thought it was so cool. It doesn't happen that often. So it was really neat to have that collaboration.
Well, obviously on the show, we cover a lot of different things, but especially Y2K favorite things. So we thought it would be fun to play a game. Of this or that. Jackie's going to read you a few options and you're just going to pick top of your head. Which one is your fave?
Okay, wait, but you're giving me the list of ones to pick from?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll give you 2 options and you just have to.
Okay, that's good. Okay, because I'm like, I don't know if I can think of anything. I'm really bad at pulling that up.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Friends or Seinfeld?
Friends.
NSYNC or Backstreet Boys?
NSYNC.
Oh, yes. We definitely are friends now.
Charmed or Buffy? Ooh. I wasn't too into either of them, so I might have to pass. I think the witchy stuff is just a little scary.
Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh?
Pokemon. Weirdly, I collected the cards, never played them. I just like looking at them, and I wanted the shiny ones. So I had so many. I actually growing up, I played basketball on an Asian basketball team. So like we were all short, and we were all like, it just kept the playing field even. We were all just short and tiny. But my coach used to not bribe us, but kind of by putting Pokemon cards like at the half court, and he's like, you make your shot. Like we'd play lightning, and he's like, you make your shot, you can go around and get a Pokemon card. And so we'd all be like trying so hard to make our shots just so we could collect as many Pokemon cards as
I like that. Like, you know what the kids want, and so you just motivate them that way.
Yeah.
Did you get into the Pokemon Go trend?
I tried it for a little bit. And then I don't like fighting in any capacity of like, I don't like thinking that things are attacking me in real life or fake life, so I would never battle or anything like that. But I thought it was fun to collect them. You know? Like, oh, I found you. Come, come be a part of my collection. But yeah, I fell off of it relatively quickly, mainly because I really did see it as a safety hazard. You know, walking, looking at your phone so intently all the time. I was like, yeah, I would like to maybe take in my surroundings a little bit more. I'm already a little oblivious to a lot of things, especially any dangerous things. So I'm like, yeah, that's not going to help me at all.
Sorry, Jackie. Good.
No, you're fine. I love a tangent.
we definitely go on them a lot.
Oh, we do. Disney or Nickelodeon?
Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna say Disney. Because I would say I probably watched that more, but they were both pretty good.
And what was your favorite Disney Channel show?
That's So Raven. I love That's So Raven.
Ooh.
What else did I really like? What was like Home Improvement on, or is that just even older?
That's on ABC. That was on
which
ABC.
Is owned by Disney.
Yeah, so it's not bad. Close enough.
I liked that too. Favorite cartoon was like Rugrats.
Oh,
don't remember what channel that was on.
Nickelodeon. And it's coming back. It's coming
what?
back. It's coming back. Actually, they're in production for it. Yeah.
Isn't it so funny that we can't think of new things? But,
right?
You know, let's just go to the ones that worked.
Yes.
What?
Reboot.
Oh, I used to love what's that called? Boy Meets World.
Yes. Oh yes, that's a good
one. Now there's like Girl Meets World, and I'm like, what?
we watched Girl Meets World and we liked it, but it got canceled, so it's kind of sad.
I actually did a play, or like a panto, which is kind of like a musical-ish thing, with some of the cast from Girl Meets World.
Oh,
so
cool.
It was like Sabrina and Augie and oh my God, I'm blanking on his name right now.
Rowan? Was Rowan in it?
No. Oh. It's the other boy. Can't believe I'm blanking on his name.
Don't remember.
I don't know. Cut that part out.
All right.
Like, I'm sorry, I forgot your name. But yeah, it was crazy to be, because now with social media, all the kids have access to these kids.
Yes.
And they're so young, but they have such a huge fan base. Yeah, it was crazy. But I got to go see them filmed live, and that was fun.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh,
yeah, I remember this.
And you've been on both Nickelodeon and Disney shows.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. I was obsessed with Nickelodeon. We went to back when Orlando had Nickelodeon studios. I was really obsessed with Clarissa Explains It All, and I damn near died.
That's his name. Sorry, I remembered now.
Corey. So you, what's his
Ben Savage?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm here for all the trivia.
All right, what's next, Jackie?
Nintendo or Sega?
Nintendo.
100%.
Furby or Tamagotchi?
Ooh, Tamagotchis. I've loved Tamagotchi. Had so many of them.
Bagel bites or pizza rolls?
Ooh, bagel bites. I'd say my parents got me those more.
Agreed.
I feel like the pizza rolls would burn your tongue if you
bit Hot
into
Pockets?
Ooh, I love a Hot Pocket.
Man, I love snacks from growing up, like Dunkaroos.
Yes.
Those are coming back too.
Are they? Because
yes.
Really, I tried looking for them once, and I was like, man, I can only find them on eBay. But if they're on eBay, how old are they?
I think I bought them at the grocery store recently, and I was like, oh, well, a stack of you are coming home with me, because they sell them individually now, not like in a box.
Oh, that's
so
weird.
I was like, 10 packs are coming, and they're just going to sit in my house. So they're
trying to see if people are going to go for it.
Yeah.
Well, everyone get to the stores.
Yes.
We need to bring Dunkaroos back.
They were just as great as I remembered them to be.
My favorites were the one with the sprinkles in it.
Yes.
Oh, like it's like funfetti kind of, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so good. Did you guys ever eat shark bites? They're
No,
like gummy snacks.
Yeah. Is that
And
what they're called? Shark bites?
Yeah, and they had the blue ones. Like the blue sharks tasted better than the rest of them.
Wait, was it the blue shark that was kind of like it wasn't the see-through color? It was like they were the special ones in there.
There you go.
My mom used to take those and she would put them inside of blue Jello. So it looked like a little fish swimming in blue Jello.
That's kind of cool. I would have to. Your mom was actually buying them. My mom was not letting me have them, and I had to sneak them. So
Danielle would come over to my house because my house was the snack
better snacks. What's next?
Your mom was trying to keep you alive. I feel like I ate so many Lunchables and like TV dinners. I'm like, how am I alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
90s was rough.
Zach Morris or AC Slater?
Ooh. Zach.
Yeah.
I agree. Butterfly clips or scrunchies?
Ooh, butterfly clips. I was all about the butterfly clips.
I had
all the way around.
Yes. And those tiny little twisties. So they were all perfect. Oh, I love a butterfly clip. I still have my vintage butterfly clips that I'll pull out for like 90s parties. I'm like, oh wait.
Legit.
Yes.
Are we calling them vintage now, Jackie?
I mean, Danielle, it is what it is.
You could sell them on eBay and probably make a good amount of money.
That's true. I'm a little surprised that jellies have come back into style because obviously living in Florida, it would be so hot. If you weren't careful, those things would melt. Yeah. Oh man.
Or your feet would sweat and then like they'd be flying off your feet and stuff.
Yes.
Like it was not ideal. And then like rocks would come in the holes and then you're just like hobbling around.
I don't know. I love those LA gear. Wait, was it LA gear? You know,
the light
up.
Yeah.
And then now they make adult version of those for raves. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Jackie has light up shoes.
I do.
Sneakers.
I love light up shoes. I'm like, I need some.
I bought them.
I don't really.
I bought them on Amazon for a Halloween costume. I'm a teacher. And so there's this kids group called Cuckoo Kangaroo. And so we dressed up as Brian and Neil, the two guys from Cuckoo Kangaroo. So we had like gold fanny packs and gold light up shoes. It was awesome.
That's pretty sweet.
We're gonna have to throw that picture up on Instagram now.
Oh, totally. I had a mustache. It was amazing.
That's awesome.
Let's see. The Boy Is Mine or Say My Name?
Ooh.
Say my name.
No hesitation.
Danielle has
I've been scorned, Nikki. I've been scorned and scarred. At our grad night at Disney World, we had the opportunity to see Destiny's Child. They were performing. Yeah. Somebody's a Disney Nazi. I won't mention names, Jackie. And she was very particular about our schedule. So we had to go all the way to the back of the park. She knows her thing. Like you get all the rides when you're with her. But we missed Destiny's Child. So I never let her forget it. So
I was like, oh, we'll just go to their actual concert later. And then soon after Beyonce emerged from the ashes of Destiny's Child, I'm like, well, I don't have Beyonce money to take you to see her. So sorry.
It's okay. She'll still owe that to you one day.
Yes.
Yeah. Even if we're in rockers and diapers, we're going to see her.
A Sidekick or a Razor phone?
Ooh, I had both.
Ooh.
Which one did I like better? I think the Sidekick was cooler because you get, and then, you know.
Yeah.
Like the Razor was sweet because it was so thin, but I even had a Palm Pilot.
Ooh.
I got to take out my stylus and I even did actually have a pager when I was in junior high.
I definitely had a pager.
I did not. My mom comes in again. She would not let me have one. Jackie gave me one of her old ones. And when cell phones came in, that's when my mom was like, oh, I can do that pager for you. I was like, no, it's over.
We're moving on. You can't give me old technology now.
Yeah.
She loved to do that. When the computers came in, she wanted to give me a word processor, but the one with the fancy monitor, so it looked like a computer. And I was like, wait, this is not a computer. She's like, you could type your assignments. It's good enough. So those were the days.
Real World or Road Rules?
Ooh.
I was never too much into reality TV. Although one time I got really into Battle of the Sexes.
The challenges?
Yeah.
I'm rewatching all the challenges.
But with your exes.
Yes, Battle of the Exes.
Battle of the Exes. Yeah.
With CT and DM.
It was literally so I could not stop watching it. It was so intriguing. And I was like, this is crazy. I cannot believe people are in these houses with their exes. Weird.
It's on Paramount Plus. I've been.
Oh, really?
That. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. No. One year I had got really sick for like 2 weeks, and that's what we watched. And I was like, never again.
And the last one, Fresh Prince or Full House?
Ooh, those are two really good ones. Because, yeah, that's hard. That's hard. They were both on the TV. I feel like both of them were capable of being played at the same time in my life. I don't. It
can be a tie. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna tie both of those. They were both really good. My brother loved Fresh Prince, and I feel like maybe as time went on, Full House became a bigger thing by that time. So my brother made sure that Fresh Prince was on, and then I got to watch Full House together. I liked both.
I missed the TGIF days. Those were great. So good. Well, that was fun. I had fun.
That was fun. Me too. Bringing it back.
Yes.
Well, we have one more game before we end. So usually on the podcast, Jackie and I have like our own rating system of how we rate the movies. So we give our Y2K versions of ourselves, what we thought then. And then after we go through everything and we say what our current versions of ourselves say. But today we're going to make like a revised version. So we're going to tell you some names of some 2000s movies, and you're going to tell us how much you like it by giving it a 5-day rental, which means you absolutely love it, a 2-day rental where it's somewhere in the middle, or same day rental, which is like trash. Don't like it.
All right.
So it's 5-day, 2-day, and then
I'm hoping that I actually remember them. I probably have not watched them since then. And I am the type of person that can watch a movie and completely forget what happened at the end and rewatch it and be completely surprised. I was like, oh, I can't believe that happened. They're like, didn't you see this before? I was like, but I forgot. It's crazy.
Well, that's how Danielle is. A lot of the time she's like, wait, this happened. I was like, yeah, you just watched it 2 days ago. How are we not on the same page with this?
If you listen to any of the episodes, you're going to be like, does she have a memory issue?
She's just Dory.
So. But the good part about that is that you can enjoy it over and over again.
Yes,
absolutely.
Or be like, wow, this is why I forgot it, because it's awful.
True.
Which has happened a lot more. I think these will be pretty easy. I think they're bigger movies. So we'll start with a very easy one. Bring It On, the original.
Okay. Yeah, that's 5-day rental. That's one of my favorite movies still to this day. I would rewatch that. I think I rewatched that actually as an adult, which is one of the very few movies that I have rewatched. And I was like, yeah, this is still good.
For some reason, the one saying in that movie that always sticks in my head is, I got the door tore. I don't know why.
I say it all the time too. And my boyfriend's like, why do you say that all the time? I got the door. I do all the time.
My sister just yesterday text messaged me, have they always been the East Side Compton Clovers and Bring It On? Why do I remember them as the Cobras? I was like, no, always the Clovers. I don't know what
the Cobras. Oh man. We're gonna have to rewatch it with Heather. Will have to do that episode with us.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. We just actually did this one on the podcast. Star Wars Phantom Menace.
You can pass.
Which
It's
one
okay.
is that one? I don't know.
It's the prequels that came out in the 2000 in 99. It actually came out in 99. It had Jar Jar Binks in it. Is that
Okay, I bet I watched it. I like all the Star Wars movies. I'm not a super fan where I know every single one and every single person and every single character and creature in all of them.
we feel your pain on that.
But I've never not liked them. My favorite one though was the one with Anakin Skywalker, but the little one.
That's
That's Phantom Menace.
So cute. Oh, was that one? Wait, because Natalie Portman's in that one too, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that little kid is so cute. I think I even bought a book version of it just because I was like, he's such a cute little kid. Yeah, okay, that was probably my favorite Star Wars.
So 5-day rental for that one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do not listen to our last episode.
Okay.
Sleepover.
I don't think I saw it.
Oh, that's a classic. That's a good one. It's actually, I mean, I think I was way too old to like it as much as I did, but it is pretty good.
We were definitely working at Blockbuster when that movie came out.
Yeah. So if you ever get bored, definitely put that one in. Highly recommend.
All right.
Mean Girls.
Oh, love Mean Girls. Also up there with Bring It On. So 5-day rental.
Awesome. 13 going on 30.
Ooh, I liked that one too. I would give that one. Ooh, I mean, it's not as up there as Bring It On and Mean Girls. So we'll do 2-day rental because I still really liked it.
Okay, awesome. The first X-Men movie with Halle Berry, Hugh Jackman.
Okay. I mean, I like all the X-Men's. I feel like there wasn't one I don't remember not liking. So I probably liked it. We'll give it a 2-day rental.
Awesome. That's how probably I feel.
They all get mixed up in my head. Any superhero movie, I'm like, yeah, I liked it. Unless I really didn't like it, then I know I liked it.
Yeah.
How about Titanic?
Ooh. I feel like I watched it so many times that I wouldn't need to watch it more. But I definitely was a movie of that was a very touching one to me. I'm gonna go with 2-day rental because it's so long and I can't watch it over and over so many times, but not as often as I would want to have the other movies on repeat.
We agree.
Yes.
And I threw this one in for your bestie, the original Center Stage, because I know she was in the second one.
Yes. I actually really did like that movie too, but not on the level of Bring It On or Mean Girls. So we're going to go with a 2-day rental. But I liked all the dance movies like Step Up and Center Stage.
Love them.
I know. They were great.
So last one, not sure if you were a Mary-Kate and Ashley fan, but New York Minute.
Wait, which one is that? I used to love Mary-Kate and Ashley.
This is the one. So
how old were they?
This is the last one I think they did where they were older, and the other ones were straight to video on the Family Channel. This one was their actual movie. You can go to a movie theater and see it. They were in New York, skipping school, gotten into a whole bunch of shenanigans. I remember there's a dog.
I don't remember that movie, so I must not have watched it. But I used to it reminds me of Lindsay Lohan in
It Takes Two.
It Takes Two. Yeah. I loved that movie.
That is a legit Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen movie.
Is that the one with Kirstie Alley?
Yes. And Steve Guttenberg.
Yes. I always feel like that one and Parent Trap are just have so many parallels to it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think it's just the Parent Trap and they just didn't call it the Parent Trap.
Yeah. Exactly. 100%. Well, that's it. Those are all the movies I got for you. You did great. You did better than you thought you would. So that's good.
I know. I only didn't know 2 of them. So that's I think that thing. Yeah, sure.
Well, I mean, we had so much fun and we're so thankful that you took the time. I hope you had fun too.
I did. This was
Yay.
super fun. So thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us in our crazy antics.
And if this is your first time ever listening to the podcast, please check us out for more episodes. We're on Apple, Spotify, Google, Anchor, and we're also on social media, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at No More Late Fees.
And Nikki, what are your social handles so everyone can follow you?
It's always just my name at Nikki Soohoo, NIKKISOOHOO.
And what do you have coming up
Yes.
in the future?
Ooh, let's see. Well, I'm actually working on. So I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it, but I feel like soon I'll be able to talk about it. So I think it'll be fine. But I'm shooting on. Do you know what Beachbody is?
Yes.
Yeah.
People that do like P90X and Insanity.
Yeah.
And they're doing a new video series called 645.
Ooh.
And I get to be one of the worker outers in it.
Yay!
That's awesome.
I literally I've auditioned for them so many times and I really wanted to be in one. I'm like, I'm going to show this to my kids one day. Like, see, at one point your mother was fit. I don't have any kids yet, but one day I need them to know that there was a time when I was fit.
I think you're still probably going to look awesome when you have your kids. That's cool. Well, congrats. We're excited to see that come out.
Yeah, that'll be exciting. I'm literally shooting it still now. I think it comes out in July. So.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Really soon. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they're going to love promotion for it regardless. So that would be good.
Yeah.
You won't get in trouble.
Yeah, true.
All right. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah,
Catch you guys.